Guys, so for today I'm gonna be working on the car a little bit. Not gonna really do too much. It's a pretty overcast day, and yeah, it's a pretty painful day when it's cold. So I want to talk about the seats. I had to put this tape down because I started to get like foam and everything coming off, and on my side too, and this is just to keep it like intact. I had the seat covers on here, but I honestly didn't like the loose fitting black seat covers. I just like the look of this better, so I took those off. Then I put this, and at this point, it's more of function over form, you know. So I just need it to function. So if you see this and it looks a little weird and ghetto, I know, but yeah. So what I'm gonna be doing today is taking off the headliner, and you might be like, well, what's the point of taking it off? But I actually have a really cool part that came in, and yeah, kind of intimidated with this because I don't want to break any of this, so I have to like learn how all this stuff goes. For the Integra, it's pretty straightforward, but I gotta see how this goes. So let's check out what I got. So this is what I got in the mail. It's from a company called Northwind Composite. The owner, Lee, sent it out. His name is Lee. Very cool guy. He sent this out, and I'm gonna, damn, I have dye all over my hand. My hand always looks dirty, but it's not dirt, it's just dye. What is that? So he sent it out, and I'm gonna try it out. So it's basically a sunroof plug that goes right over, and I gotta take off the headliner, then take off the whole mechanism and install this. I gotta get brackets for it. I gotta get some type of like silicone, and I gotta get yeah, some other stuff for it, like some sealant and adhesive, very strong adhesive. I'm gonna end up wrapping the perimeter of this with a vinyl, and then I'm gonna put adhesive on top of the wrap because I don't want to put adhesive on the actual finish, because if I ever want to go back or something, I could just peel off the adhesive and it'll just leave it looking nice. So yeah, so a sunroof plug, delete, and here it is. Hopefully it doesn't take off like a wing, because it's kind of windy today. So yeah, so that's it right there, and this thing is beautiful. Probably gonna give it like a nice little waxing, but it's like a nice gloss finish. And yeah, so I'm gonna leave all of his information in the description if you want to check it out. So if you have a RSX, check it out. And I'm pretty sure this would probably fit an Integra. So yeah, this thing does not flex, so if it is a little bit different, yeah, it probably wouldn't work. But I mean, who knows? I can probably try if somebody has a 3rd gen, just set this on there to see if it'll work. But yeah, so here, I'm gonna pick it up, and yeah, so all the information is gonna be in the description, and check it out. Yeah, it's right there. Perfect size too. Looks pretty nice. So let's look at the actual sunroof and everything of my car. I'm gonna put this inside because I don't want it to fly away. Alright, so basically the sunroof on mine, well, I call these moonroofs because they're see-through. Sunroofs are just the panels like that are body colored, and they come up. It doesn't allow you to see through at night, so that's why I call these moonroofs. But everybody just calls it sunroof, so I just go with the common term. But yeah, but in here it's a little bit rusty and everything, and it started to bulge out. As you can see, it looks awful. It's kind of like one of those things where you'd always see it, it'll always bug you, and it'll just be stuck, you know. Like, it's not enough to actually fix it, but it's enough to bug you, if you guys know what I mean. And I'm pretty sure that's a super common feeling. But I'm gonna lift it up and show you guys. So in here, pretty disgusting. And all this right here, like I try to like see if I could make it like sit down a little bit more, but it's rusted, completely rusted out. So it's kind of weird because this is a California car, but I'm pretty sure this car was up in like a part of the state where it snows in California, and there was salt on the road. I really don't know, but yeah, so as you can see, it's just crumbling out and I don't want to deal with it. And these sunroofs, like, they weigh about anywhere from 50 to 65 pounds, and that's, you know, making a high center of gravity and everything. So yeah, so I'm gonna be taking off the sunroof first, and then I'm gonna be tackling this, and then I'm gonna be securing it, and you guys are gonna see in the later parts of that. But yeah, but really happy about that. Very cool. So number 2, I have that tape, and that's basically just holding it on there. I know it's really ugly, but at this point, this is the daily right here, and yeah, I can't really freaking have all that foam coming out and everything, so it looks ugly, but it works. So next thing is the wheel. I have dye on my hand because I dyed the wheel. Oh crap, let me turn off the radio. Yeah, I dyed the wheel and I dyed the airbag. Like, this doesn't come off or nothing, like, but right here, since the leather, it's kind of like more porous and like squishy, it kind of like has more dye in it. You got to take it out. But this is the original wheel that came with it, and it's no longer brown, it's just dyed, and you could kind of see inside there where it's still like that tan color, but looks nice and original, like an original black wheel. So I didn't have to spend anything, just $7 and a whole bunch of napkins just to like get it looking nice. And yeah, so I'm gonna try and take this off little by little and update you guys. Yeah, so, and the only reason why I'm actually tackling this, it's because it's something I can do sitting down, and I don't really have to be bending over or, you know, reaching or bending back or anything, because I can't really do any of that. So, but sitting down does take a toll, but this is really not that bad. So I just gotta figure out how to take this off. But yeah, I'll see. Alright guys, so I basically took this piece off right here. That goes around there right there. And now I'm just gonna figure out how to take this off. These little lenses right here, they just popped out of right here. These little tabs, they go into there, pop it out, and there looks to be, yep, 2 10s right there. So after I take that off, I'm gonna pull this off right here. And then this was actually loose when I got the car, so it was just like that. So I'm not gonna take this off right now because obviously I need it to drive, but those are just Phillips in there. These probably just snap off right here, and also right here. I gotta see how to take those off, but it's just basically everything above right there that I have to undo and then take this off. But yeah, but this is really not too bad. I think when I take off the actual assembly, I'm gonna need some help with that. So yeah, so, but so far so good. Alright, so they actually ended up being 8mm instead, so just gonna throw everything in there. But yeah, so it's like that. Now this should just pop out. There we go. Not bad at all. So I'm gonna disconnect that connector, and it's gonna be one step closer to pulling off. Damn, that thing almost just cracked right here. It's crazy. Thing's kind of brittle. And then next is the headliner. I mean the visor. So yeah, so let me work at this a little bit more and update you guys. Alright, so what I ended up doing I got a flathead put in between. And basically pop this piece down just like that. So now that slides out, and those are the fasteners right there. Alright guys, so I got this side off. Now this is going to be very, very annoying driving like this, because I'm always trying to adjust it to get out of the sun, to hide the sun and stuff, especially on this side. But driving like this for a few days, but it shouldn't be that bad. So next to the other side, take off that visor, and then next to take off these, and just learning along the way. Alright, so 2 more 8mm bolts, and that came right out. Just got to take that plug out right there, and I could already see that heavy steel plate that that holds everything. One thing that's kind of scaring me though, I don't know, is that hopefully I can still bolt this on. Hopefully I could still bolt this on, and without having the sunroof assembly. But if this is actually part, like this fastener is a part of the actual assembly, then I can't put this on, and I'll have to run this ground wire to the actual body, because pretty sure that's a 1 wire right there. And oh no, it's a 2 wire. Yeah, I'll just need to actually just glue this up, but we'll see how this goes. But let me disconnect this, and then I'm gonna try and pull these off. I've been trying, but I can't get it, so just gotta keep at that. But yeah, everything's looking good. And these little bolts, these little 8mm bolts, are definitely new for the RSX, because I know for the Integra everything is either a stud and a nut or a screw. So this is definitely a little bit different, which, you know, not everybody just has a 10mm, I mean an 8mm wrench just you know, kicking around. You have to like go digging through that. So yeah, but you know, kind of cool. But usually there's a stud right here with the nut right there. But yeah. Alright guys, so I just learned that you have to, got this one out, get it. I was prying. Try and stick this in. Just like that. Alright, so finally got this out. Just twist it right out. Finally got those out. So now it's on to moving just the perimeter right here all the way around. I know right here it's gonna be some clips, but yeah. And I really like this headliner, because besides some few little imperfections, this thing is like brand new basically. A little bit dirty right here from where I touch it right here with greasy fingers, but yeah, usually I see these and it's like thrashed everything, so kind of glad, you know, this thing's kind of been upkept. But yeah. Alright, so next up, just removing the A-pillar panel. It's right there. So now I'm gonna remove this one right here, and take off this seal right here, and yeah, should be good. Alright guys, so finally got the rear view mirror taken off, and now it's just basically sagging. Now I'm going to take off that rear seal that goes right in the back, and just try and pull it from these quarter panel windows, and it should just drop from there. Alright guys, so the car's an absolute mess. I had to pop these panels off right here, pried it open a little bit, and then I slid everything forward, and it finally came off right there. This is not broken, that's just the way it looks. So no damage. I think I maybe pinched a little bit over there on that side, and I got the panel freaking dirty with my filthy hands, but everything's looking good. So now it's time to just take it out, and I could see the whole mechanism. So yeah, Let me take it out. We're good. All right, guys, so that's gonna be the video right there. Got the headliner out. Let's take a look inside and see what we're looking at. So basically, this whole assembly mounts up to the actual sunroof assembly. So where the light goes into, oh no, well yeah, so where the light goes into right there, so where the light goes into and mounts, that's gonna go straight into here, and all this is gonna be taken out. Obviously the rear view mirror, it's gonna be into the chassis, so that's good. And the same thing right here, so the dome light goes right into the assembly. So we're just gonna have to figure that out. And yeah, all this is gonna come out right here. I'm not gonna remove these drain holes, these drain plugs right here, but yeah, they're just gonna be chilling there underneath the headliner. And yeah, gonna get this whole assembly out. Can't wait. Get this motor out. And yeah, this actually mounts to the chassis, which that's weird because I know on the Integra this mounted to this right here and everything came out in one. So we'll just see how this goes. I mean, I could be mistaken, but yeah, this is your manual wind up right here. Just in case your motor burns, you could close it in the rain if it burned. And the glass assembly, you're gonna take out all that. All this is just gonna be bare and nothing. So yeah, so all right guys, so this is gonna be part 1. Look out for part 2, and yeah, should be coming out real soon. Just taking this out and mounting the plug.